If I were to start my social media journey afresh as a beginner in 2024, these are 5 things I am going to be doing first, and these tips will work regardless of the platform that you choose to implement them on. But before I share these tips, if you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, because on this channel I am going to be sharing digital marketing tips, social media marketing tips, and online branding tips to help you grow your business and your brand on social media. Now let's get right into it. For 7 years now, I have spent my time building businesses and brands on social media, both for personal brands, for corporate brands, for businesses. And I've come to realize a lot of things that creators or businesses struggle with at the inception of their social media journey. And from these experiences, I decided to pen down just some nuggets I feel are going to be helpful to you if you're starting out on social media, or if you're already making these mistakes and you want to correct them. If you want to start building from the scratch, here are the things that you should do. Here are the things that I would do if I were to start building from the scratch. The first thing I'm going to be doing is to be super clear on my goal. What am I going on social media to do? A lot of people go on social media and they just follow the bandwagon, and we know social media can be a crazy place, really crazy place, because you get to see a lot of people doing different things on the internet, and it could be a bit distracting, you get. So but if you're specific on what you want to do on social media, it helps you to channel your energy and channel your focus on the things that matter to your business and to your brand. What are you going on social media to do? Are you going to just grow the followers? Do you want the vanity metrics? We call it vanity metrics, the followers and the like counts. Or are you going to be on social media because you want to grow your email list from your social media? Or do you want to make sales? Do you want to get leads? Exactly, you want to be super specific on what you want to do on social media. Or are you going on social media because you want to build your brand image online? Or are you going to be using social media for public relations as a business? So you want to be super specific on what you're going on social media to do. What is your goal for your social media? Then the next thing I'm going to be doing, if I was to start building a social media account from the scratch, whether it's on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube, I'm going to pick a niche that I am passionate about. I do not just start posting things because people just post about them. I wouldn't just go into things because I see other people going into them, but go into them because I am passionate about it. Because the truth is, if you're not passionate about what you're doing on social media, over time you're going to be burnt out, because social media can be really exhausting, exasperating, frustrating. Pardon my use of words, you get. So you want to be passionate about what you're going to be doing on social media, because your passion is what's going to keep you there for the long run. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is I am going to be super specific, or I'm going to be super informed on what that niche demands. That means I'm going to be researching, I'm going to be learning more on that particular niche. What are the things that are trendy? What are the things that are viral? What are the things that people are actually looking for on that niche? Then the next thing I'm going to be doing is to decide or to research my competitors, because if you're going to a new place, if you're going to any place, there are people who have walked the path before you. If you're going to Lagos, there are people who have gone to Lagos before you. If you're going to Port Harcourt, if you're going to the Bahamas, if you're going to United States of America, there are people who have gone there before you. It's only wise for you to tap from their experiences while trying to build yours. Makes sense, right? If it does, let me know in the comments. So you want to research your competitors, and there are different ways that you can do this. You can either research your competitors on the social media platform itself, on Instagram, on Facebook, by just basically using the search bar. All right, or you can even use the explore feed. All right, and there are also tools that can help you research your competitors in a very professional and seamless way, which I am going to be sharing in another video. But in this video, I'm just going to try to stick to what we are already talking about. So if I've researched my competitors and I know the things that they do, I'm going to be watching out for their kind of posts. What kind of posts do they make? Do they make more videos, reels, pictures? Do they do behind the scenes? Do they do a day in my life? Do they do humor related content for my niche? I want to check exactly what they do, and I also want to pay attention to how those contents they put out resonate with their audience, which brings me to my next point. If I'm to start my social media journey afresh from the start, I know that's tautology, I am going to be researching on my audience. I am going to be super specific on who my target audience are. I'm going to be learning about their psychographics, their demographics. I'm going to be learning about things about them, what they're interested in, where they congregate online, the platforms that they use a lot, they are kind of the kind of words that they use on social media as well, the kind of posts that they consume. I'm going to be super specific on that. In another video, I'm going to be sharing how you can actually build your target audience persona, but let's just keep it really short and simple for now, since we're just getting started, right? I'm going to be specific on the kind of audience I am actually looking for, because if you're trying to attract everybody, you're going to attract nobody. Because if you attract everybody and then today you put a content for these demographics, tomorrow you put a content for these demographics, next tomorrow you put a content for these demographics, it ends up confusing the audience, and the next thing it does is also confuse the algorithm. Not like the algorithm isn't going to work in your favor, but it's going to take you a longer time for the algorithm to really understand what your content or what your social media handle or platform is about. So you want to be specific on the kind of audience that I want to reach out to. Then the next thing, I'm going to be specific on the kind of content that my audience needs. So I'm going to be working on my content strategy. What kind of content do they need? What kind of content are they looking for on this on the social media platforms? I'm going to be putting that out on my social media to attract those audience, because the algorithm will finally get to understand that these are the kind of audience I am looking for based on the kind of content I am already creating, and push those content to those audience. Then the next thing I'm going to be doing is I am going to be super intense with my branding. Yeah, this is where a lot of businesses tend to fail. They are not specific. They can just decide to make a post and just put out any color out there, but you need to be really clear on your branding. What you want to be clear on your brand identity, your brand communication, your storytelling. It has to be on point. It has to be one comprehensive brand. All right, what kind of colors are you going to be using? What are your colors? Why did you choose those colors? All right, you want to be clear on that. You want to be clear on your storytelling. How do you want to sound on social media? Your brand voice, how do you want to sound? Because the way you sound also attracts the kind of audience that you're looking for. Your audience are going to connect to you in a much deeper level. Do you want to sound like the humorous person? Do you want to sound enlightening? Do you want to sound like a sage? Do you want to sound corporate and formal? Do you want to sound informal? It's something that you need to be super specific when you want to start putting out your content out there, because it helps your audience to resonate and connect with you in a much deeper way. All right, in another video, I'm going to be taking my time to talk about online branding, personal branding, corporate branding, and whatnot for the purpose of digital marketing or marketing your business on the media. But for now, I'm just going to be stopping here today. Please let me know in the comment section if you resonate with any of the tips I have just shared today. If you were to start your social media journey afresh in 2024, just before we get into 2025, would you be implementing these tips? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you there. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and share this video to help somebody's social media journey. Thank you so much. I love you guys.